I can tell you right now, the way that these hidden story progression options happen is random. It doesn't make sense. It's not contextual to the household. Like, it'll just be really random, and by the end of your 3rd generation legacy, literally Bob and Eliza is gonna have 3 kids move into a 1-bedroom starter in Willow Creek. Like, it's not gonna make any sense.
Okay. Well, hello. Welcome to my channel.
I know y'all hear that little beat in the back. Wait a minute.
Don't ask me to be smart on here. I'm playing video games. Leave me alone. Let me play my video games.
You need to leave me alone. Oh my gosh. They're attacking me. I feel attacked. No. Okay.
Oh my, what's the point of the game? She has nothing left to live for. Oh my, are you serious?
Okay, let me just start off the video by saying this. If you came here for receipts and facts, I push you to go watch the videos I have in my description. Those people cover this topic to more of an extent than I can. They give you facts, they give you receipts, they give you articles. I'm just here to give you my opinion on what I've been seeing that's been going on here. I have facts and the receipts, but I'm lazy, so I'm not going to show those. However, I will go ahead and link those in the description of what I've been seeing. Most likely there'll be YouTube videos. The articles and stuff, I don't feel like linking EA's or The Sims articles. I don't care. They don't need any more promo. They get enough. By the end of this video, if you don't believe me or you just want to, learn more about this in depth, please, I push you to go ahead and look at those videos in my description. They explain it way more than I can. I just want to get into my thoughts here. So let me go ahead and get into what EA decided to push out after the disaster of My Wedding Stories. Okay, first let's talk about the obvious. This new update with neighborhood stories. They kind of put out a small little feature, I guess, like back in 2021. I don't even remember when that came out. But basically it was just those annoying phone calls that you get. Hey, can I get your opinion of someone I really don't know? Or even if we do know, can I get your opinion of a situation I should be making myself? Like, that doesn't make sense. I will never understand that. Those phone calls that we get. I do not want Bob Pancakes asking me, should he quit his job? That's something he should be deciding for himself. I never understood that feature. They said they will update it in the future, and this is that update. Now, I do want to start off by saying the concept of this is glorious. This is what I like to see. This is the gameplay that I like to play. This is what I want in my Sims game. This is what a lot of people want in their Sims game. Even if people don't play like family or realistic or even just like to play a life sim as a life sim, they wouldn't hate this. They have customizable settings to where you can turn this off if you want to. It's not mandatory, so I don't understand why anybody would hate this. But as always, The Sims 4 has a track record of amazing concepts but horrible execution. I don't know if I blame the Sims team. I'm starting to figure out where the problems are coming from and who's responsible for the core problems of The Sims 4. I don't know. I'm still debating of who is really responsible for this, but that's another topic for another day, or in a couple minutes actually. First point I want to point out is, how is this going to work? So we got all those options for, your Sims. They can quit a career, they can join a career, they can have a baby, adopt a baby, move out, move in, stuff like that, die by accident. And those things will be happening simultaneously while you're playing your own household. How is that going to happen? What is the context? Like, is it contextual to specific households? Like, is Vladdy Daddy gonna adopt 7 dogs in a week? Like, I do not want that. From the videos I watch, it seems like everything happens at least once a day. Either 1 or 2 things will happen once a day. Again, that probably looked amazing on paper to the Sims team, but actually implementing it to the game for someone who constantly plays multiple generations, I can easily see how this can be very annoying and very cluttered and very clunky. I can tell you right now, the way that these hidden story progression options happen is random. It doesn't make sense. It's not contextual to the household. Like, it'll just be really random, and by the end of your 3rd generation legacy, literally Bob and Eliza is gonna have 3 kids move into a 1-bedroom starter in Willow Creek. Like, it's not gonna make any sense. It's not gonna turn out well. It's just gonna be a disaster. I can already see. Okay, I'm sitting here and I'm doing all this complaining, and I'm pretty sure at this point you're like, well, they said they were going to update it. This isn't a finished feature. They were going to update it. It's going to get planned. You know, everything's going to work out in the end. I'm not so sure about that, because please give me one time where they said, hey, this is a new feature we're adding. We're going to constantly come back with updates on it, improve it, and slowly make it better with consistent updates. Name me one time that they did that and actually fulfilled that promise consistently. I'm not talking about announcing this new feature, promising they're going to update it, and then dropping 1 or 2 updates and then never speaking about it for the next 3 years. They don't fulfill their promises. They don't keep their promises. I don't believe them every time they say, oh, we're going to update this feature to make it better. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, this is not an indie game, which I'm going to talk about, you know, in a couple seconds here. You know, they are not going to sit here and consistently update this feature to constantly improve it and make it better, because they've never done that. Name me one time. Give me facts and dates where they've done that. They've never done that. All I could do is laugh, because like, I can't get mad. I mean, this is the game that we're paying for. We've told them that this is okay by constantly giving them our money and forgiving and forgetting. And you know, with this big of a change, do you realize how many things this is going to change in the game? This is going to change so much. MCC, I'm so scared. I'm so scared about MCC, because somebody please tell me, is the creator of that mod, are they still updating that mod, or have they moved on to something else? I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable about the modding community of The Sims. If I just see something good, I download it. That's me. This update, I can see breaking not only so many mods that we love, but the game itself. This update is gonna break so many things in this game. Do y'all forget that? I feel like this mod, I keep saying mod, oh my god, this update is gonna like destroy The Sims 4 to me, because this changes way too much. Like, did y'all already forget about my wedding stories? Did y'all forget about that? They even low-key kind of admitted it when they finally came back, and the Sim Gurus were on Twitter like, thank you for your patience, we are getting these fixes out as quick as possible. They kind of admitted that they don't play test the game. That it was read between the lines. They know they don't play test the game, and it's because of EA and their shady business practices. They're shady. EA, not the Sims team. I don't blame the Sims team for stuff like this, like the glitches and stuff. I feel like if they had more time and things were planned out, and EA wasn't just trying to put out packs so they can get more money as soon as possible, this wouldn't be a problem. And have you also seen that thing where it gives you the list of like, what was it? Like, you got the art designers on the Sims packs. There's plenty. And then you look at the game testing, there's like 3. And like, what happened to that? EA? What? I'm just worried, because we got packs like My Wedding Stories, Dine Out, Eco Lifestyle, The Base Game, that still have glitches to this day that are literally game breaking and game disrupting. And they are well aware of these glitches, but EA does not want to give the Sims team enough time to focus on these glitches and get them fixed, because EA does not care about the player experience. I'm like frustrated, but it's like a, what is it? I'm like laughing through my frustration. That's what this is. Speaking of EA's cheap and scummy business practices. Hey, you liked this video, didn't you? Okay, why don't you go ahead and click the like button and then watch this video. Or you can watch this video. You know, same vibe, get your life. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Bye!